my 36-week pregnancy update. I cannot believe we're at 36 weeks. I am on the countdown. I cannot believe it. I get induced at 38 weeks, so we are 2 weeks. So this is like my second last pregnancy update. My next one, I will probably do the day I get induced or the day before and upload that for you guys, just to keep you updated on 37 and 38 weeks. But we are now 36 weeks, so I'm gonna run into what is going on in this pregnancy right now. So if you catch me looking down, I've got my notes, so I'm just keeping flicking so I don't forget anything. The first one that I have is my sugar levels are okay. I'm still obviously on insulin and they are going up just to keep them in check, but my sugar levels are in check with the insulin, so it's working, thumbs up. I'm still also on 2 grams of metformin, 2 milligrams, I always get that wrong, of metformin, whatever that normal measurement or what I've said before. This last couple of weeks, this baby has felt so low. I never had any sort of like pressure down there or the lightning crutch, or I never really had any bladder issues with Hazel, like not like peeing myself, but just needing to pee all the time. Like I felt like the baby was basically sitting on my bladder. This one feels like she's like sitting, and when she moves I can feel her pushing on the bladder. I always need to pee, there's loads of pressure, and I do get that sort of nerve twitch down there and pain, and so it feels like she's really, really low. So with that and all that pressure that I feel down there, I'm getting a lot of Braxton Hicks, which fingers crossed I'm hoping is really prepping me for this induction, because Hazel's induction was a nightmare and it took forever to get induced or get it started. Once it was started with Hazel, it went really quickly, but getting it started was painful and it took forever. So I'm hoping that's not the case this time. I had an appointment last week with the diabetes doctor, who has checked over all my sugar levels and basically signed me off. I don't need to see them now. As long as my sugar levels are okay and I don't need to call them or see them, they've signed me off now basically until, well, till afterwards. So hopefully that TV is not too loud. Hazel's busy in there watching one of her cartoons. So today I saw my obstetrician and they checked my blood pressure and it is holding. It is still medium high. I think it was like, the top number was like 130, which isn't too bad. With Hazel, I think I got to like 140 or 145 on 100, and that's when they were like, okay, you need to go on tablets. At the moment, I'm about 130 on 70 or 130 on 80, which is still semi-high, but not, I think their golden numbers is 140 on 90, so I haven't hit that, so I'm still not on Libido. Looks like I'm going to be able to get through this pregnancy without blood pressure tablets, which I am stoked. It means, one, I don't have to have the blood pressure checks, but two, when I'm in labour, I possibly won't have to be monitored so badly as I was with Hazel, because they were constantly measuring. I constantly had a blood pressure cuff on my arm, and yeah, I hopefully won't need to be monitored as closely as I did with Hazel. So I'm so excited about that. I had my second dose of anti-D injection. I don't know if I spoke about it with you guys. My blood group is O negative, so I have to have the anti-D injection at, I think it's 26 weeks and 30 something, I forgot, 33, 34. Anyway, I've had that. I don't know if I mentioned that the last update. So I've had my anti-D injection. And then the other news is on Monday we had a scan, another growth scan. And this was the one that I was going, please just be head down. As you guys know, she has been in breech the whole time, and I have just been dying to know if she's head down. Like I said before, I felt tons of pressure down there. So to me, I was thinking, hopefully that is a head. Hopefully that means the head is really down low, and thank goodness, because it was. The scan, the ultrasound tech basically said, yep, she's head down and her head is really low. So she's sitting nice and low, and they actually struggled to get a head measurement because her head was so low. So that is the best news ever. Everything is measuring perfect with her. She measured about 5 pounds, 12 ounces or something like that. So she's probably going to be about the same weight as Hazel when she was born. I think Hazel was about 6 pound 6 or something around that. So just over 6 pounds is probably where I'm looking at with this one, which is good. I'm happy with that. Also with my obstetrics appointment, that was my the one today is my 36-week appointment, as I turn 36 weeks tomorrow. And she's super happy with me. I need to see them next week to get my blood pressure just checked to make sure it's okay. But other than that, that's all the checks I really need now. And today she booked in my induction, which is a whole extra story in itself. We're having issues where the week that I'm meant to be induced is actually my brother's birthday, my nan's birthday, and also my birthday. So give or take a day or so, I'm either going to be in labour, giving birth, or in hospital on one of those birthdays. So I'm actually going in on my brother's birthday, which is Friday the 22nd of May. I spoke to my obstetrician and said, look, is they likely to be born on the 22nd of May? She said, no, it'll probably be early hours of the next day, which is similar to Hazel. Hazel was born at around 11 p.m. on the next day. So I'm looking at most likely this baby being born on the 23rd of May, which is exactly, Michael laughs because he's like, that is the best date ever. And the reason the 23rd of May is the best date ever because Hazel was the 23rd of April. So it's the same date. So 23rd April and 23rd of May, just 2 years apart. So it's easy for him as a dad to remember birthdays, which just makes me laugh. But yeah, so I'm looking at about the 23rd of May. My birthday is not until the 26th of May. So I'm hoping I might be able to go home either on my birthday or before. We'll see how everything goes, but it's still really closely in between. And the 23rd of May actually turns out to be my nan's birthday, so, which is funny. And that's actually the nan that is named Hazel, which is what Hazel's named after. So my nan is going to have one of my children named after her and one of my children born on her birthday. So I will keep you guys updated. Like I said, I will probably do an update on that week, maybe the day before I go in for an induction. I will be filming bits and clips. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I don't know if I'm going to film the whole labour or anything. I honestly have not made that decision yet. So I'm going to film some of the induction process, or at least this time, so I remember it, but also so you guys can see what the process is if you've never seen or heard of induction or any ideas, or if you're coming out for an induction you don't know what to expect. I'm going to hopefully film some bits and bobs of the process of it, just to give you guys an idea of how it goes. And this one, like I said, should be different to Hazel's. My obstetrician said this one should be a lot easier to induce and a lot easier and quicker labour than Hazel's, because this is my second baby, it's my second induction, and also hopefully, fingers crossed, my second vaginal birth. So everything goes smoother apparently with your second time, and it's a little easier to induce you when it is your second baby. So fingers crossed that is the case. I'm looking forward to that being the case. But if you guys have any questions on the process or anything else you want to know, just write them down below. That is probably it for now. I will show you my belly. This is my 36-week belly. I feel big, but it feels about the same size as it probably was with Hazel. I have lost a lot of weight since I was pregnant with Hazel, so I don't know if that plays into it. You're meant to be bigger with your second, but I think my bump is about the same. It's from the front. I just look wide. But that's it there. So I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you wish to see more of this little girl when she is born. I do have a nursery tour coming up. I'm just waiting on one last thing to come, and I promise, show you this nursery. And I have 2 other DIYs that I did for the nursery that will also be going up very soon. So yeah, that's it. I won't be seeing you guys now until the day before induction. That is crazy. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this one is almost done and over with. It has literally flown by, and I just can't believe it. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you right before this baby is born. See you later. Bye. You can put them in her pencil case. So she got some crayons. She also got some neon Play-Doh. This is just